Let's talk about the South.
The South is situated geographically in the Southern Trough, which extends across Mississippi and Alabama, and then gradually rises to meet the North and the Midwest. This zoning of America helps to bring about the generalizations and stereotypes that apply to its people.
Howdy, y'all.
Man, what's wrong with your voice? Can't speak right?
Can't speak right. At least we can drive or get somewhere without taking the subway.
Oh yeah, and what kind of gas miles does your tractor get? If you can even count that high.
We got cars, and we're civil enough to handle being courteous drivers.
Civil, you got that right.
Hey, you guys supported slavery too?
That's enough. We didn't come here to argue. We came here to settle our differences. Now, I'm very pleased to work with you all.
Excuse me, sir. I have a phone conference for work that I need to attend to. Can we hurry this up?
You guys have phones?
Of course they do. They may have accents, but they're not cavemen.
That's exactly what we've been trying to tell you.
And we don't all rely on the subway for transportation.
You don't?
Of course they don't. That is just a stereotype. Haven't you seen the car traffic in New York City, Philadelphia, Boston?
Exactly.
So why are all these stereotypes?
Well, part of the reason we have stereotypes in that is that Southerners and Northerners like to claim individuality and separate themselves from one another.
Like how we say we're hospitable?
And we claim to be more technologically advanced.
Yes. However, distinct culture in each of the regions plays a very large role as well.
Rotag.
Another important divide between the North and the South are the views of the African Americans. Those who live in the North believe that the Southerners were too lazy to have escaped slavery, while those who live in the South look down the Northerners for having denied their heritage.
Hey, Yankee. Hey, Hick. How could you betray your own people, moving up to the north with them white men's and doing pretty much what you was doing down here, even just pretty much acting like you're one of them now? It's a better life for my family up here. I want to make sure that I have my children in the right upbringing and they're not oppressed down in the South. Well, you know what? We may be oppressed, but we stay true to ourselves. Unlike you, Mr. Starbucks. You don't know anything about oppression, Mr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. You know what? I feel sorry for you. You don't know anything about what's going on over here. We're over here working our butts off, and my wife's a maid, and I go down to the car shop and fix up them cars from the white men's every day, and I love what I do. Well, you know what? That's good for you. I'm happy with the decision I made too, because I can keep my family in a nice home. There's electricity, and I'm pretty sure you don't know the first thing about it. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. Give me a hug.
One last thing to mention is the implementation of the Confederate flag. In the South it is a regional symbol, and further north it becomes a racial slur. It is also a symbol of the duality of people being both Southerners and Americans.
It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and I feel fantastic.